Heed well, listeners, for this world is darkness and pain. From the ice-capped mountains of Jotunheim to the untamed steppes in all their wild splendor. From shrouded Ophir, where dark creatures perform darker rites, to civilized lands like Argus and Zamar, where humans seek diversions, while their petty rulers wage endless war upon one another. The Stygian blackness of night encroaches from all sides, but some there are who stand against it. For revenge, for power, for bloodlust, or for principle. They bring their steel against this world. Throck of the wild barbarians, Arven of the Shadar Kai, Darrow the Faceless One, and Raylan, the Promised One, Herald of Zalios. Against all they survey, these four will prevail. Or they will perish.
Yes!
Hello!
Welcome to Shadows of Archonia, our weekly 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons live stream game. I am Steve Boshear, and I will be your dungeon master for the evening. That's Canuck in the chat.
Hello, Canuck.
Yo, Canuck on cue.
Hello, Canuck.
So,
Cats part two.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
the
doing
other cat's
credits.
there.
We're doing the credits.
so yeah, I'm Joshua, and I'll be playing Throck. He's the Erman, Storm Herald, Barbarian, and Champion Fighter.
I'm Alan playing Raylan. We left off, and he's pummeling to the earth right now.
Oh no, he
And,
already landed. He landed.
Oh, well, okay. Landed, pummeling, same thing. And he's an Azamar Death Touch Sorcerer.
Carolyn playing Avin, the Shatterkai Circle of Twilight Druid.
I'm Matt, and I'm playing the Shadow Rogue Vengeance Paladin known as Darrow.
And I'm Eric, playing the mummy warlock of the Great Old One named Ramakan. Well, the mummy's named Ramakan.
And if you know D&D and you don't recognize all those races and subclasses, you should know that in our game here, we make heavy use of the Dark Arts Player's Companion. It's a third-party 5th edition supplement created by Johnman 3000. Amazing stuff. It's a great free supplement available online. Check it out. It contains new character races, new subclasses. It's new subclasses for every class in the game. New spells, including a new spell casting mechanic, Hemomancy, which is really dark and sinister and fantastic. And even new monsters to throw at your players if you're an evil, mean dungeon master. Anyway, so the creator, Johnman 3000, has a Patreon. Go check it out. It releases other homebrew stuff there as well. Not just this amazing book that we use.
And if you saw the intro, the animation at the beginning of the stream, the music in there was made by J-Man. And he has a YouTube channel called OurMusicBox. And he posts there thousands of free music to listen to and to use. So you should definitely go check him out. And he even has a Patreon too, so you should support him. And yeah, he will value your donations very much.
All the donations. The voiceover you heard in the intro was by none other than Alexander George M.S. We know him from the internet, and he sounds like a great dude. I haven't met him personally.
Nor have any of us. He doesn't live on the same continent. All of the digital artwork in the intro is by yours truly. I can be found on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram as Mighty Works Character Portraits, or on ArtStation under my actual name, Steve Boshear, spelled out here. I do take commissions, so if you'd like your own character or party rendered in my style, reach out and let's talk. I also did all the character portraits behind our players right now, and most of them were more recent than the art that I did in the intro, so hopefully you can see that I'm improving.
And if you like us and our stream, and you want to spend more quality time with us, you should come join our Discord. You can find the link below the video here on, where are we streaming? On Twitch, and also on YouTube.
Yeah, and speaking of YouTube, we do have a YouTube channel. You should go subscribe there. You can catch up on all of our previous episodes, which is a lot. And hopefully by the time you go there, we'll have maybe some catch-up episodes loaded up soon.
Yeah.
Because I'm at the point now when even I need the catch-up episodes.
Yeah, but, I'm writing those. We'll get them soon.
But and we're also here every Friday at 8:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on Shadows of Archonia on Twitch.
Yes. Great work, guys.
Yay!
Encouragement.
Ooh, credits!
We're all good at reading credits. It's fantastic. Eric still needs practice.
You can have mine if you want.
He probably will have yours at some point.
True.
So I see that there's a problem with the layout, just like every week, and it's Joshua, just like every week. I don't know why.
Stop it, Joshua.
You know what? I'm just gonna.
Gosh.
There we go. Okay.
He's a madman.
He's a madman, and he has poor reception. So last week was interesting. You guys were heading southwest of what was once the city of Zahir from your fallen sky castle. You left behind in your castle your wizard friend, the sword of Radomir Utgast, and your monk friend Bjorn. And you began traveling to the horse trees, where you were told to go by a cleric from a dead race. Along the way, you were approached by a human named Kathra, who informed Darrow of some interesting facts about his history. According to Kathra, Darrow was not discarded by his parents, as most changelings are, but was in fact protected by parents who gave their lives to keep the secret of his whereabouts. When he and they were hunted by the fingers of the Order of Asmodeus because of their cursed blood, being members of a bloodline that the Order of Asmodeus has sworn to destroy off the face of the earth. When Manannan recently met you guys in a tavern outside the city of Zahir, he saw Darrow's pointed ears for the first time, and this tipped him off that this changeling may in fact be the child who was lost all those years ago, the one who got away. And as such, committed the full resources of the fingers to finding and killing Darrow. According to Kathra, this was the first thing to happen in decades that took priority over capturing Akun Ra Zelios. And yet, capturing Zelios was not off the list of priorities, for Cuthra himself, after helping you guys fight off Manannan and the other fingers, turned on Raylan and tried to take him. He wrapped him up in some iron bands and tried to fly away on a magic carpet. Raylan, however, using a new spell gained at 10th level, was able to teleport straight down off of the speeding flying carpet into midair and fall to the earth, taking some damage but surviving. You now wait in the darkened forest. There is no sign of the fingers. Raylan, you lie on your side, iron bands holding your arms to your body and your legs to each other. You can breathe, but just barely. You taste your own blood and your ribs hurt, but you are alive. Darrow, you are exhausted. You saw your end. And yet again, you have evaded it. You know that this man, this boy, Manannan, could have killed you if things had gone just a little differently.
Yeah.
Throck, you're hungry. So hungry. Ramakon, you recently cast Dance Macabre, and hidden in the trees near yourself, you still maintain control of 3 unseen zombies. And as you wonder if you should release them, you turn and see 2 humanoid figures in complexion and dress similar to your friend Oven come walking out of the forest.
Ooh.
Oven, from your perch up in a tree, you see the Mistress Helena, High Priestess of the High City of the High People, alongside Huton, an arrogant jackass of a guard that you once went on an adventure with. And she turns to you after surveying the scene and says, "This is what you call protecting the boy?"
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
You're muted, Carolyn.
Oh, yes. So muted.
We didn't hear anything.
Not a
Sorry,
word.
Carolyn.
God damn it.
Is that what you say
such a
to
good
her?
line, too. No.
It's all right. Rewind. Try again.
Curses. That's what I get for eating. Crap, what did I say?
I said, "This is what you call protecting the boy?"
Better with the queen than manipulated, is he not?
What is it that you think protect means?
It really depends. I think the queen could probably protect him from being the harbinger of the end of the world.
Come out of the tree, girl. We must speak.
Gonna go ahead and swing down.
Dex check. Acrobatics.
What's my acrobat?
While they do that, I'm going to look for the boy.
I
Okay.
am going to drop to my knees and start pulling all the arrows and knives out of my body.
Yeah, you are bristling with them.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say
13.
What was that?
13.
Okay, you stumble, but you hide it.
Perfect landing.
Ramakon, you.
Zombies.
Yeah, the zombies are hidden from sight for the
looking.
moment. They're back in the trees. Ramakon, you do not see Raylan from where you are, but you do see this man, this Shadarkai man who came with the priestess, watching your every move.
So wait, you said the zombies are where?
They are. You remember you conjured them, or you raised them up inside the forest? Yeah, they're back in the trees a bit, where the newcomers cannot see them right now.
Okay, they're hidden from the.
Yeah. So
I'm gonna give you a look and just like shake my head, like don't let them see your zombie friends.
Okay.
Well, wait a minute. So, but he telepathically says, "But what about?"
Wait, you cut out there, Eric. What was that?
Yeah, you cut out.
He says, "Like, what about me? I'm a mummy."
Well, while you guys look for Raylan, Raylan, by the way, you're in the dark and laying down, but you're also only 100 feet away. If you want to call out for your friends, they could probably hear you.
Okay.
If he can.
So
He can.
So Raylan's about to call out, but then he hears something. He hears Zalios. And this is something that hasn't really happened before. Like it's usually when they talk to each other, it's all within the mind. But he can actually see like almost like an image of Zalios in front of him, talking to him.
Okay.
Basically. So I think at this level that they can actually project, but whatever. So he's about to yell out, and Zalios says, "I'm tired of this, Raylan. I'm tired of us being used." And Raylan's like, "Oh, yeah. Don't worry. It's just we. I didn't think he was going to kidnap us." He's like, "You don't think, do you, Raylan? Can't you see? I'm fed up, Raylan. I'm fed up with all this. Everyone that we've encountered so far just wants to use us. The Fingers, Asmodeus, Chain God, everyone. They just want to use us, Raylan." It's like, yeah, but isn't that always has it been? Yeah, I'm sick of it. Look, we almost got captured by this coward just now. But we didn't though. Yeah, but almost.
Okay.
I'm thinking we should just leave this group. What? What are you talking about? Why? It's like, I'm just tired, Raylan. Tired of this. Look at you right now. You could be killed at any second. You're acting strange.
Okay, I'm gonna cut in there.
Okay.
I would like Zalios to make a sanity check.
All right. Trying to remember what my sanity plus was.
I think it was. I don't remember.
3? I think it was 3. $20.
Okay, make an opposed one for Raylan.
Okay. So 22 for Raylan.
Okay. Zelios fails to take control. Raylan remains in control. Now, please make a strength check to try and escape.
Okay. Raylan's strength. Ooh. I still have 1 luck left from last week.
Okay.
So I'm gonna use that last luck
All
on
right.
the strength check. Damn. And he gets a 5.
Okay. Here's the thing about the iron bands of binding. You have failed the strength check. You will auto-fail all strength checks on them for 24 hours.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Oven, while that's happening, Mistress Helena pulls you aside and says, "Well, girl, it's time for your performance review. It should be a fairly simple review because I believe in the entire time that you have spent on this plane of existence, you were only ever given 3 tasks to complete." She pulls out a notebook from her pocket and flips a page. "Let's review how you've done on them. You were given the following instructions. Deliver the giants to the generals of the army of the nation of Argus. Discover in secret and prevent any large-scale losses of life on this plane. And lastly, protect the boy." So, you did not deliver the giants to the generals at the head of the army of Argus, but rather gave them to the first detachment of Argosian soldiers that you met. Further, you were present at and contributed in a war of attrition between those soldiers and the soldiers of Zamar, and the destruction of an entire human city by the Illithids.
I was not around for that one.
I'm not done. After you triggered the destruction of this city and the conquering of it by mind flayers who are telepathic and eat brains, you marched the boy into the city.
I did no such thing.
You then marched him into this ambush, during which he was kidnapped and fell off of a flying carpet.
But is he dead, though?
He is not dead, despite having walked halfway across this continent, having been captured by his former masters at the Temple of the Chained God, having visited the Shadow Fell and fought nearly to the death against Starspawn, having been marched up the freezing cold, deadly storm-ridden mountains of Jotunheim and facing were creatures and undead monsters from ages past, despite having stood toe-to-toe with a shadow dragon under the control of the Mind Flayers, somehow, through no action of yours, the boy remains alive. It is for this one and only reason that you remain alive. She closes her notebook, tucks it back in her pocket, says, "Oven?"
Boom, roasted.
What was that?
Said boom, roasted.
If the boy's alive, the boy's alive.
Alive and protected are two different things. Do you have any idea how easy it was for Houton to find you? Very easy.
Yeah.
Look, I'm a Drid, not a rogue. I don't do sneaky. I do murder.
When you were brought to this plane by the incompetent summoning of those humans, there was disagreement among the high priesthood. There were those who said that the accident of your arrival here was the will of the queen, and that we should trust in her. That is why you were not recalled immediately. Houton was our actual choice to come here. Given the events that have followed over the past several months, it has become clear that the Queen was not involved in your arrival, but that we made an error. You are no longer assigned to this plane of existence. You will return with me to the Shadowfell, and Houton will take over the job of protecting the boy, starting with getting him away from undead horrors working for ancient monsters from beyond the stars. And she says this last part very loud so that Ramakon can hear it.
May I interrupt? Or interject, I should say.
Aren't you currently yanking arrows out of your flesh?
Yes, and I'm going to toss one down to the ground.
How close, by the way, am I to Raylan as she says that?
You're still about 100 feet because Raylan can't move, so unless you walked towards him...
Can I see him?
No, because even though you have dark vision in that range, he's laying down in the grass.
So, all right, I just want to be walking towards him.
Yeah, you can walk in his general direction because you know where the carpet went.
Yeah, all right, that's what I've been wanting to do. But during that whole convo is what my point,
Okay, yeah, it's reasonable that you could be much closer to him then.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to, after she says that, appear with him on my, like, holding him, like, carrying him back to be, like, in your face.
Okay, you can't do that, but if you roll a perception check right now, and Raylan, you have mentally defeated Zalios for the time being, so if you want to call to Ramakon to let him know where you are, you can.
Oh, okay, I will, but first I want to hear what Dara was going to say.
Yes, thank you. Daro.
So yeah, I take out an arrow and I toss it to the ground, and I stand back up. Can this Houton heal?
Oh, by the way,
somebody else?
I actually meant to say Houton has come over and has been helping you remove the things from your body.
All right. Well, I'm gonna push him back a little bit.
Oh, okay. Even though he's helping you pull blades out of yourself?
Yeah, because I don't want him to replace Oven.
Okay, well, he does kind of... He clearly had some respect for your courage in battle, but now he also is respecting your refusal of aid. So he's just going to stand there and admire your stoicism.
All right, and then I'm going to turn to Houton, and I'm going to be like, can you heal somebody who's on the verge of death?
No.
Can you change somebody into another creature in order to give them a chance at survival in a desperate situation?
I can change somebody from a living creature to a dead creature.
Can you call upon the power of the moon to destroy your foes from a distance.
You think the wild child over there is some great hero because she follows the old ways. But I'll tell you this. He turns and points to Throck. I can kick his ass.
Dang.
Oh,
Dang.
Really?
Is that what Throck says?
Yeah, Throck says that.
Okay.
I would not threaten or even challenge Throck because he will take it very seriously.
Look how worried I am.
I'm gonna turn to the mistress. What we have is somebody who has made mistakes, but who has learned from them, and who is battle hardened and battle tested.
That's one way to see it. Another way is that a massive screw-up has used her freakish powers to stumble her way through accidental survival amidst monumental failure.
I will disagree.
Say the word. Say the word.
Word.
Throck,
Okay.
when right before Avin says word, Helena
Uh-huh.
turns to you and says, "Creature, you belong to Hutan now. You will not harm him."
Who belonged to Hoopa? Whatever.
She casts,
Calling you a slave.
in so saying, she casts the, how do you pronounce this? The Gaius spell. Gaius?
Yeah, I never know how to spell.
I don't know how to pronounce that. But Thruck, you got to make a wisdom save.
Okay, I'm good at this.
You actually are somehow.
I actually am good at this somehow. 17.
Jeez.
yeah.
Dang.
Oh wait.
What?
Wait.
Wait, you're still blessed.
21.
Dang.
Wow, I got the 4.
She says this to you, and you feel something try to force you to listen to her, and it doesn't work. And she goes,
Yeah. Hey, Hootie.
Cootie.
Can you carry the bags?
"I could carry whatever, or I could keep both hands on my weapon, like a disciplined fighter would do."
Hearing a lot of excuses. The answer is no.
"Creature,
He has a name.
your little friend is going home. You and I could work together if you insist on staying with the boy. Or you can go with her. Or you can return to your herd. There's no need for us to fight. And I really don't think that you would want to."
Wow, you don't know me.
I have an idea.
What is it?
Why? Okay. Let's make a deal. A bet. My Throck versus your Hutan. Not to the
Yep.
death, unless you want to. Winner. If we win, we keep Avin and we continue on our mission. If you win, we'll take Hutan and you can have Avin.
Hutan looks like he's going to go for this, but one second. Helena
Yep.
does not. She holds up her hand to Houton to stop him from accepting your challenge, and turns to Oven and says, Oven, you have won the loyalty of your friends, such as they are, and that is commendable. But I am the High Priestess, and I am removing you from this mission. Houton is now in charge of protecting the boy. That is the end of it.
Cool.
You will come back to the Shadowfell with me.
By that time, can I have the boy and say, over my dead body?
Yeah.
They both just look at you and make this disgusted face. As your breath comes out all raspy and dry and dusty, and then you laugh, and they're just like...
Is it like a wheezy, dusty laugh?
Houton says, Mistress, please give me leave to destroy this abomination. Nobody.
Oh.
He's referring to you, Ramakan.
Because at this point, I was thinking I would have Raylan.
Yeah, you can have him.
Yeah.
You can be dragging him back.
Can I still like cast spells while in these things?
Only if they don't have somatic components, because you can't move your hands.
Is there a way for
Somatic components.
Yeah.
Ramakan to break the iron shackles?
You may make a strength check.
Okay. Strength check. Where is my strength? Shit. Oh, up top. Just click on the strength +2. Well, that's a saving throw. Sorry. Yeah. Be an 18.
You have failed to break the iron bands, and you two will auto-fail for the next 24 hours. Houton, seeing you attempt to break the bands and seeing Raylan all tied up, is going to just roll his eyes and sheath his sword and walk over to Raylan. And he's going to try and break the bands as well. And he does so. Houton reaches down, frees you, and says, Careful, boy. Stick with me. We'll take you somewhere safe and hidden.
Raylan kind of laughs. He's like, if I had a nickel for every time someone said that to me. Like, so I don't even know who you are.
You didn't know who she was before she found you.
I know, but I've been with her longer than you. And just now, someone else has tried to kidnap me. You could be kidnapping me too.
Oven, Houton calls to you. Will you tell the boy that you know me?
Never seen him before in my life.
He sighs in exasperation. We fought zombies together. I watched you try to resurrect Cadron, or try to bless Cadron and accidentally resurrect him as a white. It was less than a year ago.
I don't remember this at all.
Wow.
Doesn't ring a bell, sorry.
He turns back to you, Raylan, and says, surely you know her well enough to see that that's bullshit.
Oh. Well, Raylan kind of looks over at him and then looks over at what's the priestess? Whatever?
Helena, yes.
Yeah. Have I seen her before, by the way?
You have not.
Okay. It's like, and then looks over at Oven and says, who are these people?
She is a high priestess of the queen. I don't know who he is.
So what you're saying is we can get rid of him.
Sure. In the meantime, though, am I going to be able to go over to any one of these bodies that are lying around?
I mean, you can approach them, but you're kind of in the middle of a conversation.
That's fine. I don't mind walking away.
Okay.
Wow.
So you walk away, and
The disrespect.
Helena turns to you, Raylan, and says, Raylan, my name is High Priestess Helena. I am the one who gave Oven the orders to protect you in the first place.
Oh, really?
Yes. It is on my order that she is even with you. After she found you in that village, she would have left if not for the Apostle Bertio getting word back to the Council of Returned in Lethia, who in turn informed me of the situation. She would have left you, and you would not have known her, or Throck, or Darrow, or the dead man. But now, I, for your better protection, am assigning you a new guardian. Huton is responsible and wise and dangerous and mostly responsible.
Raylan kind of like shakes his head. Why don't you just let him just join us and we can have one more person?
Because
Oven doesn't have to leave.
she does, actually, because there is another matter.
What?
Oven, what are you doing right now? You've walked over to a body and
I'm taking it apart.
she points
Obviously.
she points to Oven and says, "That is the other matter. The
Well,
High
she's-
Priesthood has voted, Oven. And the old ways to which you subscribe are no longer legal worship of the Raven Queen. You must be brought back to the city and re-educated in a proper manner of worship of the Queen."
Raylan's
I don't
like,
think I will.
Throck.
Yup.
Something jiggles in one of the bags.
Oh. That's not
you,
usual.
you okay, Throck?
Yeah, usually the bags hold still.
Something's moving. It's small, a small thing in one of the bags. And you realize that it is Oven's bag.
Something's moving? What?
Hey. What's this?
Maybe she has a mouse in there, you don't know.
Yes.
Why's your bag jiggling?
That is a good question.
Yeah, I'm coming over to you with it.
Yeah.
What's
Okay. Oven, you go through the bag and find the decanter of endless water, the magic item that you were allowed to take from Ramakan's tomb the first time you met him.
I remember that.
It is changed color. It was bright, shining, reflective, silvery in color. It has darkened to like a smoked glass sort of sheen. And it's jerking and shaking periodically. And as soon as you put your hand on it, you hear a voice that says, "We called you the mistress." Roll a perception check.
Absolutely. Where's my perception?
You can't see your perception.
13.
Use a perception check for her perception.
You catch a glimpse of motion in the reflection. A bright red creature of some sort moves just out of sight around the edge of the thing, as though it were behind you, but it isn't. The voice that you heard, by the way, was eerie.
Oh.
Is that a describing word? Or is that the name of the
That's
person?
a character's name. A friend of theirs who is dead.
Tragically.
A couple times over.
I'm going to kind of do this into the decanter to see if I can see her.
You do not see Eerie. But she says, that mistress lies.
What you looking at?
Can anyone else hear this or just her?
Just Oven.
Okay.
I'm going to turn to Throck and I'm going to be like, Eerie's talking to me.
Eerie?
Oh,
Eerie.
Tell him I said hi! Hi, Throck!
She
Eerie.
says, hi, Throck.
Oh, hi. 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 Like in there? Like-
In here.
No, mistress, I'm not in the bottle.
Hi.
Not in here.
He's in the
Oh.
bottle.
Who? What?
Call his name.
Whose name?
Blood is his name.
Blood?
When you say blood, the decanter of endless water suddenly jerks, and 40 gallons of blood come shooting out of it in a geyser.
Ooh.
But instead of splattering and spraying everything, they land on the ground and begin to form themselves into a creature. It is the shape of a dire wolf, and it is made of blood. And it turns towards you and looks at you with its angry, glowing red eyes and its dripping, bloody maw.
Puppy!
And it sits and waits.
Is that Eerie?
I'm going to point at everyone and go, Puppy!
Is Ramakon aware of the power of this whole thing since he guarded that thing for so long?
You know for sure that it didn't used to do this. It's the decanter of endless water, and it used to just be good for summoning water. But something has happened to it. It's changed color, and it has a new command word. Carolynn, you will find it in D&D Beyond. Please delete the decanter of endless water from your inventory and search up Oven's decanter of endless water.
Wow.
This creature is...
I am not.
What's that?
Hang on. I'm not seeing it.
Okay. It ought to be there. I'll double check. This creature is going to use the stats of a blood beast from the Dark Arts Player's Companion.
Ooh.
Sweet. Yeah.
And you may use the decanter to summon it from now on.
Okay.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I have to do this on my phone.
I can just add it for you.
I never knew it could do that.
Okay, I've got it here. I'm going to add it to your sheet
Okay.
and delete the other one. Now this thing won't work for anyone else because it does require attunement. How do I remove a thing? Remove. Okay. So The blood beast sits and waits and looks at you, and you hear in your head, "He's a gift from the queen."
I love him. And I'm just going to say that out loud.
And when you do, Helena and Houton are just staring at you and at this monster that you have created, apparently, with...
Add Darrow to that list of staring at.
Yeah, just slack-jawed, horrified expressions. And Helena's going to say, "This kind of barbarism, this witchcraft, is exactly why we have banned these practices. Stop that at once!" She's gesturing towards the dead body that you've been dissecting, assuming that this is some spell you've done.
He's a gift from the queen.
He is not a gift from the queen. I am the high priestess of the high city of the high people. No one is closer to the queen than me. And I can tell you that is not from our goddess.
Yeah, can I just hit her too?
If you can get close to her.
Okay. So Throck starts walking that way.
Are we doing this right now?
I mean, I would rather not do this right now.
I mean, I was about to cast a spell.
I
was
mean,
about to turn into the queen.
If you'd rather not, you can tell me not to, but otherwise Throck is going.
yeah, because
Can
you
I
just
cast a
told
spell?
Throck to go for it, so...
Wait. Throck, wait.
Yeah.
I want to try something
What?
first, Throck. Blood, growl.
He growls, and it's deep, and it's bubbly. It sounds like... In fact, let me show you what he looks like.
Yes.
You are free to name him something else, by the way. Blood is just the command word.
Oh, there he is.
Whoa.
That's sort of. I mean, there's a lot of new things in that picture.
Hey, look, it's Ramacon.
Yeah,
I do.
Yeah.
I have added Ramacon, and let
there-
me turn it up a little.
I love him.
Ramacon kind of looks like the alien from that movie Signs.
A lot
A little
thinner
bit.
than I thought.
It's the same model I used in the image I showed the first time you played, but I guess it's been a while since you saw that one. So yeah, there he is. That's your new friend.
I love him.
Is Throck carrying a head?
No, that's just one of the bags.
Oh, he's carrying. Okay, got it.
Oh, somehow I pulled my DM tag above that. Okay. So yeah, I'll send you guys this later. This is my latest. I wanted to show you earlier, but it was a spoiler. Off. I'm trying to turn it off. Now the mouse has stopped responding. Okay. So, what are you saying to the puppy?
Blood speak.
Houton has drawn his sword, but has not made a motion to use it.
My shadow is going to appear behind Houton, stealthily.
And when he does that, Raylan attempts to make a spell.
Okay, initiative. Well, wait a minute. What spell?
Banishment.
Management?
Banishment.
Oh, banishment.
Yeah.
All right, you know what? Because Houton is not thinking about attacking you, and probably has his back to you, because he's arrogant enough to think you actually want his help, I'm going to say that you can get this off before initiative.
Okay.
So what does he roll?
Charisma.
Okay.
Cody's taking off.
All right, see you, Cody. Thanks for coming by. $19.
All right, he passed.
He feels, Raylan, as you cast this spell, a sort of black tendril leaps out of your hands, but it releases from your hands and wraps around Houton. And as you all watch, it seems as though this inky shadow energy is yanking Houton forward. But it's like an echo of him being pulled out of his real body. And you see him standing where he is and also being pulled forward, almost like he's being stretched. And it's for a second, it's like he's going to go away. And then he snaps back into himself, and the tendril is broken and dissipates. And he turns to you, Raylan, and says, "What is wrong with you? You are the one I'm here to help."
And Ramakhan steps in and says, "I suggest you leave."
He
looks at him, and he actually, he kind of glares at him with the dreadful glare.
Okay, that's an ability of yours, isn't it?
It's an ability. It's just causes them to be frightened of him.
Does he get a save?
It is yes. It's target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw.
The save is 14, which does not beat your check. So he is frightened of you.
Actually, it says on my thing, it says that save is 11.
Oh, really? I
That's what it
assumed
said.
it was your spell save, which is 19.
The DC for the saving throw is 8 plus your Constitution modifier plus your proficiency bonus.
That's the same as your spell save. It should be 19.
It's con.
Oh, no,
though, right?
con. Your con is
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
your spellcasting modifier. Okay, yeah, so that makes sense. It's
So he
11.
He did pass.
Yeah, he passed.
Well, that didn't work. He's thinking in his head.
I know how you feel.
Excuse me. So yeah, you say he should leave. He turns to you and says, "You should have stayed gone, dead man." Helena is going to turn to you, Ramakhan, and she's going to hold up her hand to Houton, stopping him from action yet again. And she's going to say to you, "Ramakhan, is it not? I know of the one who has done this to you. I know of your master, as you call him. Have you not walked this earth at his bidding long enough? Have you not flouted the natural order of things for far too long? Do you not hunger for rest and the rewards of the next life? What purpose do you serve by continuing to haunt the living? Surely, you yearn for rest."
I slept long enough.
Your time on this earth should have ended more than an age of the world ago, and yet you linger, thanks to that abomination who continually steals and hoards power from others. And he uses it to torment you. For how long? Until the end of the world?
At least I'll get to see it.
Can I cast another spell?
What are you casting?
Haste.
Okay. On.
Right, I cast haste with the twin,
Okay.
and On Daro and Throck.
Okay, and when you do that, we're rolling initiative.
Okay.
All right, we're doing this.
Oh, it's a good thing I did that before my initiative.
Does Haste do anything for initiative or not? I don't remember that part.
I don't think it does.
I don't think so, but
Just says speed is doubled.
Hey, Steve, do I have to roll for my
Advantage on dex saving throws. Gain additional action. No, nothing about initiative. I don't see.
okay.
What was that, Eric?
Do I have to roll for my zombies? No, wait, that's a bonus action. Never mind.
Yeah. Okay,
Uh,
Daro, what's yours?
oh, 12.
Awesome. Throck?
13.
Oven?
12.
Raylan?
17.
Ramakan?
17.
Oh, wait, what did Raylan get?
Oh,
Oh, bad. 5.
Well, you got one off before. You got two off
Yeah.
before combat started, so you're all right.
Yeah. Thank God.
And then I rolled a 9 for my tie with Oven.
Okay.
I rolled a 20.
Okay.
She's going first.
She sure is. Ramakan, you are first. Let me get the camera on and the board set up. I don't really have it set up.
Save. Man, you tell me you didn't think this was going to happen?
No, I knew it was, but like I have a thing set up, but you guys aren't really positioned on it. Where am I to? This is Huton. Here's Helena. Here's your new friend.
There's a tree.
Yeah, that's the tree Oven jumped out of. And yeah, so Ramakan, your zombies are in those trees over there. You can see one of them here, and the other two are over there.
where are the enemies?
What?
The two enemies are right next to me then?
Yeah, this is Huton. He would be by Raylan, and you had just walked up to him. Helena's over here talking to Oven. No, Oven walked away, and Throck was walking towards Helena. Daro was more or less there.
I thought I was by Raylan.
Hanging in a bush.
Yeah, you are by Raylan. This is Raylan. This is you.
Oh, wait. Oh, and the two guys were fighting are the yellow and the guy with the cape?
Hold on a second. I got a cord problem. Yeah, this is Helena, the priestess, and
Okay.
this is Huton. He's right by you and Raylan.
Oh, got it.
And I did send my shadow behind Huton.
Yeah. How, though? Because you can only summon him within 5 feet of yourself, right?
Yeah, but I actually pictured I was closer to him.
Okay. Well,
Nice.
I'm going to just let it be that way, since you could probably have had him sneak around through the trees.
That's exactly what I was going to say happened.
Okay. All right. So, Ramakan, your turn is now.
So he's going to shake his head because he's like, he wants them to get out of here. He doesn't really want to fight them. So he's going to take his, what do you call it? His
Mace of
Mace.
Terror.
of terror into the ground. And it's going to send it like a wave, just this like kind of shock wave throughout the ground. And
It's a
so
charisma save?
it is a wisdom save.
Okay.
He's going to say, leave.
Huton gets a 5. And Helena gets an 8.
They both failed.
They both have to run away from you.
They both have to run away for. They're frightened of me for 1 minute.
Well, Huton is going to use his Indomitable to re-roll the save. And this time he got a 19.
That would be a pass.
Okay. Helena does not have Indomitable or anything like it. So, yeah. She's going to run away when her turn comes around. Anything else, Ramakon?
The zombies, I want to bring them.
Oh, yeah.
He sticks his hand in the air and summons the zombies. He kind of points towards the fight, kind of with a flick of the finger. They move closer. 20 feet is their speed.
Well, they are all just fast enough to get out of the foliage and become visible.
And that's my turn.
Okay. Okay, so now it is Houton's turn. He sees you do this thing that scares the hell out of his mistress, and he sees you summon more undead creatures to do your bidding, and he is disgusted and enraged and draws his sword and yells, "Die, abomination!"
I'm already dead.
That makes him so mad. He's going to do 2 attacks with his greatsword. He gets, oh boy, 23 and 25 to hit.
Okay. I want to use Anthropic Ward.
Is that a reaction?
It's once per short rest, when a creature makes an attack roll against you, you can use your reaction to impose disadvantage on that roll.
Okay, so I will re-roll one of them. Okay, so now only one of them hits.
Okay.
And that one, it's a greatsword hit. It will deal 12 slashing.
All right. And it now has it says if it misses you, your next attack roll against the creature has advantage.
Oh, cool. And that will count for any kind of attack roll, including a spell attack. So,
okay.
Just so you know. All right. That's it for Houton's turn. Throck, you're up.
Go for it, Throck. You know what?
Yep.
Protect the squishies.
Okay. I don't know what that means.
Yeah,
Make sure Raylan doesn't die.
They're all
okay,
squishies. Yep. They're all squishies to you.
Everybody's squishy. I don't get. Yeah.
Ramakon's more crunchy than squishy, but
Yeah. yeah.
He's a potato chip.
Okay, that one Throck can figure out. But all right. Well, let's just move up to that little squishy. You know what? On the way by though, gonna go into a rage so that the fire hits the lady. Just so you know, you're next.
Okay, it's 3 damage, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Why even bother? Okay. So you're getting up to Houton, are you?
Oh yeah.
Here you go. What are you gonna do to him, Throck?
Hey. This is my bag. Reckless Great Weapon Master. Gonna just go to town. So that is a 20 to hit.
Hold on. That is a hit.
Okay. Great. 20 to hit. That is 5, 8, 16, 18, 28 points of bludgeoning damage on the first strike.
He doesn't like it.
Pay attention to me. Second is a nat 20. So that's going to be fun. And that is 12, and then 20, 30, 40 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ooh, boy.
That strike. The haste allows one more attack, which is a 19, so that is also a crit. For Let's see. Oh, you know what? That's another 40. So 40 points of bludgeoning damage to him. And I go, what you got?
How much was the last damage?
40.
Okay.
That was
So,
like 108 points of damage. Did I count that right?
it was 100, 108, yes.
Oh my gosh.
He takes your 3 blows from your mighty warhammer and then turns to face you, like gradually, as though you're not worth the time. Looks at you and says, "Run away while you can, beast." And in so doing, he's going to put a little bit of a growl into his voice and use his legendary action. This one costs 2 to frighten foe. Throck, make a wisdom save.
Okay, which I believe we still have the feast.
Yeah?
Great. That is a 18, 20 to save.
Well, you've saved. That didn't work.
Nope, it doesn't usually.
Your wisdom saves are always so good, even though your wisdom is not good.
It's ridiculous.
It makes no sense. I mean, granted, you do have the party record for being possessed and or dominated. So
Right. When the wisdom has to deal with fear, you know,
it's like the dice are role playing with you.
Our wiki will tell us one day.
Okay, Avin, you're up.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and summon 8 wolves.
Yes.
Here we go.
Okay, 1,
Or you even got a red blood wolf mini.
2, 3, 4,
So 9 wolves
5,
total.
6, 7, and 8.
You know, this is like an HR worker's nightmare. You're fired. Oh yeah.
Yep.
My wife is an HR person, and her nightmares are much more complicated than this.
Yikes.
Okay, so your 8 wolves appear, and every one of them, regardless of where you intended to summon them, every one of them appears behind their new pack leader.
That's right. Okay, wait. I need 2 sets of these.
There's your 8 wolves.
Excellent.
The return of the wolves, says Miss Featherpen. Did the wolves ever leave us, really?
No. They're just a little less useful against,
One of my favorite memes has a picture of Chief O'Brien from Star Trek, and he's saying, "Inside of you, there are 2 wolves. Sorry for the transporter malfunction."
All right. So, I think that's my action.
Yeah.
And I'm going to command them to attack, but do not kill the priestess.
Okay. So, I guess we'll let... are you going to name him, or is his name Blood?
His name's going to be Ghost.
His name is Ghost.
Yes.
Okay, that's already sacrilegious. All right. Is he going first, or are we going to set the wolves loose?
He can go first. And they can follow him, since apparently he's the pack leader.
Yeah, he is the alpha. They are all slaves to your will, and he is clearly the deadliest. Do you have his stat block?
It's Blood Beast, right?
Yes.
I have the stat block up, I hope.
Yes, you can also. I think if you click it, it's in the description for the decanter. But it should be the same. It should be the same as what's in the PDF. Yeah. Okay, what's he doing?
He's gonna go ahead and go in for. Actually, maybe don't have it. Hang on. Desktop. What the heck is happening here? Let's just do the wolves first, because I've already rolled for them.
Okay.
So they are going to make attacks that are 16 and so 20, 14, 17, 9, 21, 7, 15, and 13.
Two hits.
Attack. 2 hits. Oh, wow. All right. Do they get... I didn't actually include the +2 for pack tactics. That's fine. And...
Would any of them have gone up to 20? 20 is the AC.
Yeah, so 2 of them...
pack tactics, actually. Pack tactics is advantage, not +2. In fact, these wolves having pack tactics is the reason I changed how we did flanking.
Gotcha. Okay, so in that case, two of the 8 hit.
Okay. Yeah, 8.
Wait, so then I can roll for another several, right?
Yeah, you can.
All right. So 1 more hits.
Okay. So what's the total damage?
3 of them hit. And the total damage is 2d4 plus 2. 1, 2, 3, 18 and 7 is
25.
math.
25.
Whatever 18 and
25.
That's the
25.
total? And
25 for those guys.
And then she has to make 3 strength saves, right?
Yep.
What's the target number?
The target number is 11.
She's down.
Excellent. Because now, where the fudge? There we go. Shadows. Oh my god, open faster.
The Return of the Wolves.
Okay, there we go. There is our stat block.
All right.
Okay, so for him now, yeah, I don't think he's going to hit.
No?
Nope.
Okay. That's Oven and Friends. Are you going to move?
Yeah, I think I will. I think I will move back behind the bush that's behind me.
Like there?
Imagine if I could cast haste on the wolves.
By the way, who did you haste? I know it was Throck and was it Daro?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Daro, your turn.
All right. To use okay, so to have 2 attacks per action, I have to use an action. Okay, great.
Yeah. However, with haste, even if you use your haste action to attack, even if you have extra attack, you only get 1 attack.
Yeah, so I would get 3 total right now.
Yes. Unless you spend a bonus action to do an offhand attack as well.
But, okay. What I was trying to figure out how to do was cast a spell and then attack, but it looks like neither way would really work. Oh, no, I could do a spell and 1 attack.
Yeah, and a second with the bonus action. Offhand attack.
True. Okay, so I am going to... I have to recast Bless, because it's definitely been more than a minute.
Okay.
And I'm going to do that on myself, Throck. Oven seems pretty safe at the moment. So let's go with the boy. Got to keep him alive.
Nobody blesses the mummy.
Yep.
Wasn't even a consideration. Name didn't come up.
Nope.
Well,
It's our no, but that's what Ramakon would want. At least you to protect the boy.
Yeah.
it's actually very tactical because the 2 attackers, the physical attackers, need the extra,
Yeah.
attack, and then the
Okay.
boy just because the boy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Khan doesn't have feelings. He's not hurt.
Behold the natural
The-
order.
Daro's gonna step out of his ring of bloody arrows and knives that he leaves on the floor, and go towards Helena, whatever her name is.
Elena, well, you can't reach her. She is completely surrounded by wolves.
Oh,
To get to her now would be like trying to get a football out of a mound of players.
all right. Well, then I'm not gonna do that. I'll go towards the other guy. Hutan.
Yeah, you can get to about here-ish. You can't quite reach him.
Hasted speed, though.
What's that?
Hasted speed, though.
Oh, is it double speed?
Yeah. It's double speed.
Okay, never mind. You can totally reach him.
That's why I walked out of my.
It's
my-
not even hard.
It's a fast walk. All right, and then with my haste attack, I'm going to slash at him with my rapier. Oh yeah, plus best, which I might not even need. But 23 to hit.
That hits.
I'm gonna go ahead and add a level 2 divine smite onto that.
Okay.
And I assume he's not undead or a fiend, right? So I don't get an extra dice.
You are correct. He is not.
Great.
He was you like 3 weeks ago. You
I
know
know.
what he is.
I know. I'm just you gotta be sure.
Yeah.
So physical damage is exactly 20, and the divine smite, which is radiant, is 14. So 34 total.
Okay, you've heard him. And in response, he spends his final legendary of the round to slam his greatsword into your face.
I'm gonna God damn it, I can never remember the name of that reaction. Unsettling Visage. Sorry for silence. Giving a mute.
He got 19 to hit.
Even with disadvantage?
Yep.
Damn, I can never. Oh, you know what? Shit. I'm glad he hit because I already used my Unsettling Visage last game.
Okay. Well, it does 12 slashing.
Cool.
So, The mistress, Helena, is lying on the ground. For her action, well, first she has to spend half her movement just standing the hell up. For her action, she will take disengage, and then she is going to run her full speed away from Rumicon.
It also she can't take reactions. For its action, it can only use the dash action or try to escape from an effect that's preventing it from moving.
Yeah, I'm counting the wolves surrounding her as an effect that's preventing her from moving. That's why she was able to take disengage. So she ran 30 feet, and now she's going to repeat that saving throw.
Yep.
Whiffs it. She is still afraid.
No wonder they hate the undead so much.
Yeah. It's very effective coming from Rumicon, especially. Raylan, your turn.
I'm gonna get into position. Am I able to hit? What's his name? The
Huton?
Huton, yeah. Am I able to hit him without hitting someone else?
You mean physically?
No, with the spell. Line of sight.
Depends on the spell. If you're talking about lightning bolt, not really. You could, if you came over here, you could hit him and some wolves. That's about the safest thing. Or you could come around to the other side and hit him and one of Rumicon's zombies. Or you could cast a spell that just targets one person.
That's that idea.
Or you could fireball, whatever you want.
Fireball, yeah, right.
Yeah, this is the time.
This is the time for fireball. You know what? For now, I'm just gonna cast mirror image on me.
Mirror image. That's where you get 3 things, right?
Yep.
Where'd they go?
3 Seans.
Yeah, 3 Seans. You know what? I'm just gonna use counters up here. I'm not gonna bother putting them on the board since they're all technically in your space.
Yeah, and that'll be it. Just stay behind our Rumicon.
Yeah, I'm gonna move them off to the side so maybe they can be seen on camera. There's 3 of them.
Okay.
You guys see that?
I'm just
Yep.
I'm just gonna try to stay behind Rumicon.
Okay, gonna move behind Rumicon.
And that's it.
Okay, back to the top of the round, and it's Ramacon's turn.
I forgot to roll concentration because for my Danse Macabre since I got hit.
Okay, roll that now. It's just a Constitution saving throw. You're trying to beat 10.
I got 13. So they're still
cool.
They are still up and running. Okay.
The game assumes everyone's just really good at concentrating, because 10 is like so easy.
It's easy. Okay.
If you have any positive modifier, you already have a better than 50% chance. Better than 55.
So the zombies' attack is only melee weapon attack.
Yep.
Just or slam, right? That's all they can do.
Yeah. Zombies are not awesome.
There are 3 of them. Okay. So Ramacon is gonna take his staff. He's going to smack this. So
staff, you mean mace?
Sorry, this mace. He's just gonna try to club him over the head with it.
Cool. How's that go?
And I have it's a plus 22 because there's a +2 because we're flanking him, right?
Yep. Okay, what's the damage?
going to do 8 damage, bludgeoning, and then he's going to he's getting kind of ticked off. He's going to kind of as mad as a mummy could look, or like flaring out like Brock would do. But since he's so skinny and tiny, he's just going to smite this guy. And he's going to deal 1d8. Let's see. 1d8 plus another 1d8 spell slot. That's 5, so 6d8. Okay, 1 minute here while I calculate these.
Calculating.
He's just going to, with an extra, he's just going to take an even bigger swing. He's doing 30 radiant damage. No, force damage. Not radiant, force. He's just going to shove his staff kind of into him.
Are you saying staff because you're used to Malik, where you actually had a mace that we reflavored a staff?
Yeah. He's going to take. I forget the word. He's going to take his mace of terror and just shove it into him because he's just ticked off at him.
Okay. Where's the force damage coming from?
From the Eldritch Smite. I just smoked him.
Ah, okay. So what's the total on that attack?
So that would have been 38. 8 bludgeoning and 30 force damage.
Okay.
And then, with his bonus action, he's going to, with a flick of his neck, kind of going to direct the mummies with his mind. Just pounce on this guy.
Let's see. This guy, I'm going to say he can't reach because of your companions being in the way, but these two can.
I want him to jump off his back and land on him. Can he do that? Can the mummy jump, like kind of climb over that guy and jump on him?
You can have him climb over you. If you want him to climb over Darrow, Darrow's going to have to let him.
Okay, then I'll have him climb over me.
Okay. So the mummy has a zombie climb up his back and jump onto the guy he's fighting.
Yeah.
This is not changing their opinion of the undead. Here's what I want to do. It's a little weird, kind of in the middle of a turn, but I meant to do this before the round. We're going to take our break right now. We're going to come back in 10 minutes, and when we come back, the first thing we're going to do is resolve the zombie attacks. So you can roll those real quick as we go to break, and we'll resolve them when we return. And everyone, thanks for watching. I just wanted to get the break out of the way before it gets too much later, because this fight's going to take a while. We'll be back at 10:16.
This fight won't take a long time. We got it.
Yeah.
Here we are, middle of combat.
Yay.
Welcome back, everyone. We had 3 zombies who had raised their fists to do a slam. Let's hear how that went. Eric?
18, 20, and 9.
2 hits.
Woo! So let's see. These guys are going to get each 1d6. And so we're going to get a total of 9 damage between the 2 of them. So there's just going to be like,
zombies! Yeah, they are just disgusting to him.
as they kind of land on top of him. As the one climbs over my back and lands on top of him.
Yeah, the damage is more emotional than anything. He's just
little necrotic damage.
There's just all these dead bodies coming against him. They're just clearly abominations. Okay, but it is his turn next. And you see him sort of suck it up, and he actually looks a little bit better than he did a second ago. And then he's going to make 2 attacks with his greatsword. He's now blocked from attacking Ramakan by one of the zombies. So the first attack is going into that zombie. He's going to make 22 to hit the zombie.
That would definitely hit.
And the second attack is going into... Wait. Is that zombie alive after 12 damage?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, second attack's going into the zombie next to him. No, just for tracking. I'll attack the same zombie till it's dead. And that's much higher, so he definitely hit another 12 damage to that zombie.
And that zombie, okay, so it says if damage reduced, okay, he's down, he's at 0 hit point, well, he's below 0 now, so it was two 12s, right?
Yeah.
24.
Yeah, that's
says
correct.
Undead Fortitude. If damage reduces the zombie to 0 hit points, it must make a Constitution saving throw with a DC of 5 plus the damage taken.
Okay, so
unless the damage is radiant or from a critical hit.
it was not from a critical hit, and it was not radiant. So your DC is going to be 19. 12 plus 5. Oh, it's 17, sorry. Math.
So then what? It says on a success, the zombie drops to 1 hit point instead.
Okay, so if he can beat 17, then he's not down.
Oh, so the zombie has to roll.
Yep.
Constitution saving throw. So he would get a... All right, let me do that. 3. Oh, nat 1. No, he doesn't do it.
All right, so he
Failed
drops the zombie with 2 quick strokes of his greatsword, and then he's glaring at the mummy, completely ignoring Darrow and Throck. Doesn't give a flying crap about you two. He's going to take down Ramakon if it's the last thing he does, which it may well be. What's he got for bonus actions? Nada. Throck, you're up.
Excuse me, reckless great weapon master.
Go for it.
$25 to hit on the first one. So that is 11, 19, 31 points of bludgeoning on the first strike.
Joshua, I gotta ask you, do your dice go below 15?
Yeah.
Do my dice go below 15? Yeah, only because, I could that one.
Are there magic runes on your table?
Not this one, unfortunately.
All right.
Yeah.
What was that damage?
Yeah.
30
I don't know.
something?
31.
Okay.
Yeah, rolled a, let's see, no, that's 13, okay. So that is, wow, 24 to hit on the second one.
Hit.
And that is 3, 6, 14, 15, 16, 26 points of bludgeoning damage on that one. And the hasted strike is a nat 20. That's beautiful. That's what I was hoping for. And for that one, it is 10, 22, 30, 32, 42 points of bludgeoning damage on that strike.
Jeez, dude.
The Great Weapon Master allows for, on a crit, to do another strike with a bonus action, which is a 19 on the die, which means that's another crit. So,
Gosh.
telling you, this is a nice, good.
See,
good.
it should have just been 1v1, Throck versus Hutan.
That's what you said at the beginning. Yeah.
We tried to have this happen. So.
Cody's in here trying to process what's happening. He just got back.
26, 28, 38 points of bludgeoning damage on that strike.
Holy cow, dude.
And Throck looks at him and goes, "Pay attention."
He pays attention for just long enough to use a legendary action and attack you with his greatsword.
All right.
It's going to be 27 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
You take 12 slashing.
I laugh at his 12 damage.
boy.
Every damage amount has been 12 from this guy.
That's how monsters work. I always take the average on the stat block, unless they crit.
Oh, he's a monster. Okay.
Well, he's an evil NPC. He's an enemy NPC. Let's say that. I mean, if you guys really want to talk about monsters, here's some.
Hey.
Well, hey,
Guilty.
All right. Oven, your turn.
I am going to walk to within 30 feet of Futon.
Did we win yet?
And no, we did not.
Yeah, just
and
about there.
I'm going to hit him with Blight.
Oh.
So if he can make a con save.
Yeah, he failed.
Yeah, great. He's going to take 36 necrotic.
Blight, yes.
Okay, so you point your wand of goat spine and rose at Huton, and a beam of blackness shoots out and strikes him in the heart. And he looks at you with hate in his eyes, and then as the blackness spreads out over his whole body, consuming his flesh as you guys watch, he turns back to Ramakon, hawks up his spit, spits in your face, Ramakon, and then drops to the ground dead.
I was hoping to play Hutan again. Come on.
You shouldn't have killed him.
Technically, he didn't. And then I'm going to commend his body and soul to the queen.
Of course you are.
Yep.
We still got somebody else to deal with, right?
Yeah, well,
Of all the,
I can still say, as he drops, I commend your body and soul to the queen.
Yeah. And when you say that, you hear in your voice, in your head.
Excellent.
Okay.
And
What else you got?
I guess my wolves now. Wait, do I have... Actually, no. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take my reaction.
Okay.
And I'm going to hit... Darrow for... Double make sure that that's actually d8s that I'm rolling. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to hit Darrow for 15 healing with that.
Sick.
Okay, so as Huton drops to the ground, a part of his life force is suddenly yanked out and slammed into Darrow's body. And it feels familiar somehow.
Yeah.
I like this.
All right. So the wolves, anything?
Yeah, they're going to still go after the priestess.
All right.
Absolutely.
What is ghost speed?
I know the blood beast is 35.
Okay, so he can
And the wolves are
actually get
40.
They all can get to her. So this poor woman who was only doing her
Well,
job.
I said don't kill her.
Yeah, you did, but she's still being swarmed by wolves. while under the effect of a mace of terror from a mummy. I mean, she just came here for, management purposes. The base fell off this wolf, and I don't know where it landed.
Bottom right of the camera screen, which is like the by the pines and bushes.
Thank
there
you.
You go.
I did not expect you to tell me. Okay.
All right. So 4 of those wolves are going to hit.
Okay. It is done.
And that is going to be Oh my god, I've got so many papers up now. So much stuff. Why do I do this to myself?
Ugh, it's late. I'm clumsy. I'm knocking over trees. I'm knocking over shadows. Okay. Wolves. How many hits? 4?
4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 18 and another 13 for those wolves.
Okay.
And for the blood beast, the first hit is for 24, and the second one's not going to hit.
Okay. First
So
hit.
for him, oh my god, what did I do? What did I do? That's going to be 3. So for the blood puppy, it's just going to be 8.
Okay. And that's it for you, right?
That is it for me. Yes.
Faceless 1. Your turn.
How far am I from her?
About 50, 60 feet? 50, I'll say.
Pooh.
Oh, she also needs to make that con save.
Oh,
Sorry.
yeah.
It's strength,
might be.
right?
Oh, yeah, strength. Sorry.
4 of them.
4 rolls.
She failed the first one. She's down.
Okay.
Excellent. I'm gonna run 30, and then a new spell for me that you guys haven't seen yet.
You're hasted. You could run twice that.
Never mind. I am just gonna save. Actually, I don't even know if I have spell slots.
However, again, I'm going to say you can't quite get to her because of being surrounded already by 9 wolves, one of which is made of blood, kind of creeping you out. You could get like to here and then do something that has a 10-foot range.
Or I can jump over a wolf.
I'm going to move this tree for sightline purposes. You want to jump over? You want to jump over
No.
Ghost? See what happens if you try to put a foot on him?
No. Actually, I am gonna just stand behind the wolves, and
I want her alive.
since I can't get to her, I'm just gonna say, we gave you plenty of opportunities to resolve this.
She's screaming in pain and terror.
And that's all I'm gonna say, and that's gonna be my turn.
Oh, all right. That's it, huh? Well, it's her turn. Once again, she will stand using half her movement, and she will disengage, and she will use the other half of her movement to get to about here, I guess. And she's going to repeat that saving throw against the Mace of Terror. And this time she succeeds.
Oh, really?
She is no longer terrified of the mace. Yeah, she beat that. It's only a 15, so she beat it by a couple.
That's right.
Yeah. All right. But that's her whole turn. And now it's Raylan, who is here.
All right, get up. Am I within 120 feet?
Yeah, easily.
Okay. Chaos Bolt on her.
Okay. Roll to
It's
hit.
gonna be. That's gonna be. It's 19 to hit.
Yeah, you got her. You didn't get her. She's got a 20 AC.
She's got 28.
20 AC.
20.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
You got 19, so no dice.
All right, never mind.
Yeah, get it.
But I'm still maintaining the haste on
Great.
the other guys. So.
Yeah.
All right, my turn.
Ramakon, your turn.
All right, he's gonna stick his mummy wrapped fingers and cast Eldritch Blast.
Yeah.
At her. And first one's going to be a 28. Second one's going to be a 30. Doing a total of 17 damage. And then he utters the words, "Get over here." And then he pulls her 20 feet in.
Yes.
So yeah, you see Ramakon do that with 2 fingers, and these blasts of pale, sickly green energy shoot out from him, and they slam into her with visible, painful force, but also as they do so, wrap around her body and yank her back towards Ramakon 20 feet. Her feet skidding across the ground, digging furrows in the dirt as she is yanked back into the wolves.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah. Okay, classic Ramakon. Anything else?
And then he's going to summon 2 mummies in front of him, 20 feet. Well, just 10 feet to kind of like act as a blockade, kind of guard.
Okay.
And just right in front of like a line of sight between her and Raylan. Yeah.
Okay, Throck, your turn.
Okay, now what do you want? Start heading towards the lady.
Full speed. You're hasted, so 80.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I got 80, so I'm sure I can get up to her.
You can get to the wolves, but she's back in the circle. If you want, you are able to go on the wolves.
Oh, it's not my
Which
first time.
Darrow contemplated, but did not do.
Not my first time. Throck's gonna do it. Throck will get up on a wolf. I'm not worried about it.
Important question.
Yes.
What kind of wolf? A regular wolf or a blood wolf?
I tell you what, I'm gonna roll a d4. If it's a 4, it's a blood wolf. It's a 4, it's a blood wolf.
Okay. So you come running up at incredible double speed and leap off 1 foot, and you put your massive booted armored foot down onto this giant dire wolf shaped blood creature, and your foot starts to sink in and then gets pushed back out, and Oven, you see that Ghost just freezes like he's confused and just kind of holds still for Throck to use him as a ladder, as a step stool. And Throck, you are now standing on the giant dire wolf, who, by the way, is a large creature. He's 1 size category bigger than all of you. So yeah, there's room for you to stand.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Go with it, good puppy. What do you want done with her?
Alive.
All right. Reckless, great weapon.
End call. Rage quit.
All right, fine. Throck goes for a grapple on her face.
Oh, come on with the grapple. Okay.
Yeah. So,
Nat 20.
This is fun. This is fun. Double nat ones on the first attack.
Wow.
Okay, she actually got an 18.
So, yep. Oh, you're a slippery little booger.
Well,
grab
she's been
again.
escaping wolves all day.
Yeah.
Well, for the
Yeah.
past 12 seconds, but that's what I mean by all day.
Yeah. All right. She's up against the Throg now. So, okay. Good luck on this one. That's a 25. Nope. If it's athletics, it's even more than that.
No, you got her. You got her a lot.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, she really didn't want you to, but you did.
Yep. And then I'm gonna use the rest of my movement at half speed. I don't. To get off and drag her by her hair towards. You want
Jeez.
this? You want this?
You can get her to about here, I think, with the
Okay.
remaining movement.
And then just as a little touch, I say, and just hold still. A little bit of rage. 3 fire damage just for kicks.
Okay, you just got far enough away from your allies. Okay,
Thank
so you
goodness.
burn her. She screams again. She's kicking and struggling and trying to get away. She looks a little bit indignant, but mostly just angry and terrified. And now it is Oven's turn again.
Great. I'm going to walk up and I'm going to squat down.
You're gonna what?
I'm going to walk up and I'm going to squat down in front of her.
Okay. Oh no.
There we go. And I guess I'll have to dismiss the wolves.
Off they go.
And if she could make a wisdom save.
It's 15.
Damn. Well, dominate human didn't work, so I guess I'll just talk to her.
Okay. She knows you tried something. She knows it didn't work.
Erie said you lied.
Who? What? Make him let go!
Oh, no. I think not. In fact, Throck, if you could make sure her hands are held down.
Just for clarity, she is still fighting, so we are still in initiative. If that was your action, bonus action, and movement, then we are... Well, you still have Ghost, and then otherwise we're on to Daro.
All right. So that's just what I'm going to tell Throck. And I guess Ghost is next.
What's he doing?
He's going to come up next to me. And...
Yeah, it's dominate person.
If only. No.
She has not taken a lot of damage, by the way.
She has not, I know. Do I want to cast that? Mm,
Sure.
No.
Oh.
no. What? You know what? Yeah. We'll do that.
Okay, what's he doing?
He's doing Cruel Whip.
Oh, that bastard. Okay.
With his
Oh,
tail,
ugly.
I guess.
I was gonna say tongue.
Oh, that works too.
It's up to you.
Oh.
Okay. So are we doing tail or tongue?
We're gonna do tail.
All right. He comes up and looks at her and lashes her with his bloody tail, which elongates into a whip shape as it strikes her. For how much?
2d6. So that's going to be 10 necrotic.
Excuse me.
And I guess he uses 5 of his hit points for that, which is fine.
You got to make an attack roll, don't you?
And then he growls.
Yeah, you got to make a melee spell attack to see if it hits her.
Really?
Yep.
That's not what that's...
Yep. It says.
Am I reading that wrong?
It says you can use your action to make a melee spell attack with the whip. So yeah, you spend your hit points when you cast it, but then you still have to use your action. So the spell is his bonus action, and then the attack is his action.
Gotcha.
The spell only creates the whip. So his tail turns into a whip, and then he attacks with it. And that's whatever it says his spell attack is. +6 to hit.
I can't hear you.
Oh, his spell casting attack is +6 to hit.
+6?
Yeah, +6.
You,
What's he
right.
get? What's
sorry,
he get?
you keep cutting out.
Sorry.
24. No, I'm pretty sure it's just my internet.
Okay, yeah.
So it's 24 to hit.
Okay, yeah, you got her. So what's the damage? You already read me some damage, but I spaced.
I did, and then I erased it. I think it was 10.
All right. So she takes it from the bloody whip of the blood dog's tail and screams again. She is more screaming in horror than anything else. She's literally being thrashed by monsters. Like, she just came here to take you off a job, and in return, her companion has been murdered, and she is probably next, as far as she knows.
I mean, I would hope she's heard that we want her alive, but...
Yeah. She may have heard that. She may have believed it.
Fair.
Daro's turn. You're about 10 feet away from her and no longer obstructed.
I'm going to move up behind her. While she's grappled by Throck, can I attempt to tie her up?
Yes. Why don't you make a dex check to see if you can do so?
Is it a check or like a attack? Just, I'm asking for the bless. Do I get the bless or not?
It's a check.
Oh, okay, cool. Do I get the +2 for flank?
No.
It's just 10. Straight 10. Oh wait, no, dex. Sorry, I didn't even have my dex. 14.
Okay. You actually can't get her. She's wriggling too much. She can't get away from Thruck, but she's wriggling too much to be tied up while conscious.
Well, they're still better. I'm not actually going to attack her, even though I have the ability to do so still.
Okay. Well, she's...
Uh,
go on.
Could I use the haste to attempt to tie her up again? Or does that
I'll say that counts as use an object action, so yes.
Okay. Uno más. Much better. 18 now.
19. You lose.
Damn it. All right. 2.
Okay, so she remains grappled.
Throck, can you help out here?
Maybe. Yeah, probably. What?
We haven't seen her cast anything yet, right? So I can't.
Not yet. She's
Well,
going
yeah,
to right now,
she-
though.
Yeah, she did. She tried to Throck earlier.
She tried
on.
to, yeah, she tried to Gaius Throck, but it didn't work.
Yeah.
She's going to. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's gonna hurt you.
Yeah.
She's going to just make this seething noise with her voice. And then she's going to take her hands up like this, and she's going to yell, "Shepherd of the night, defend me!"
Counterspell.
Not a spell,
Whoa.
Really?
really. This is just an ability. She does have to roll to see if she can do it. She did it. So, unoccupied space within 60 feet. The air rips open right behind Throck. And Throck can't see it because it's behind him, but the rest of you see this slit get cut in the air by a giant claw. And then this huge, black, bluish skinned, winged creature comes stepping out. And Oven, you know this creature from the Shadowfell. It is called the Nightmare Shepherd. Its job is to round up souls that get lost on their way to the Queen and bring them back. It has come to Helena's call. And it's on her side. That's it for her turn. Raylan, you're up.
So seeing how, blood dogs and demons coming out of portals and all this stuff, I feel like Zalios should get another try at taking over Raylan right now.
Absolutely. You can just let him if Raylan wants to let him.
Like I think Raylan's will is very weak right now. So
Okay.
I don't think he can stop him.
I only made you roll for it because they were contesting each other, and I wanted to get on with other people as well. So
That's fine.
if you are choosing that Raylan's too weak, then you may do that.
Yeah, so you see Zalios appear, and he just like, we should have killed her right away. And he does lightning bolt on her.
How? There's no way you can do that without hitting an ally.
Yep,
I don't think he cares.
doesn't matter.
There.
From where you're standing, if you cast lightning bolt at Helena, you will hit both zombies, Ghost, Oven, and Darrow.
That's what happens.
Okay.
Wow.
Cool, guys. Cool. Let me double check that. Is there any way? No, you're getting all those people. Okay. The zombies aren't going to survive. There's just no way. They're fried.
How many hit points?
What's that?
How many hit points?
It's going to be a big number. They're going to die.
Because they've got the undead fortitude, so they can.
Okay, we can roll for it, but I promise they're gonna die.
Yeah, they can still come back here.
Okay, so first things first. Everybody, roll the dex save. Eric, you can roll 2 dex saves for those zombies.
Man, that doesn't look good.
Shoot, who did I give? Yeah, I'm the only one with blessed.
The spell save DC is 16.
Yeah, I'm so good it's not even funny.
Okay. What?
I got a nat 20 plus 8 plus 3.
Okay, so 31 for Daro. He passed. And do you have evasion yet? You probably don't. You're only level 5 rogue. Okay.
Not yet.
The zombies, what did they get? Dex save. Eric?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, one of them saved. One saved, the other did not.
Okay. Oven, what did you get?
I rolled a 19 and I rolled 16 for Ghost.
Okay, you both passed. Lady Helena failed.
That's going to be 46 damage.
Okay, those who passed take half of that.
That would have killed me.
The 23.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
wait a minute. That's just enough to kill the zombie.
I told you. Yeah, go ahead. Roll the con saves. See if they get their 1.
So that means I've got to roll d20.
A nat 20.
Right?
On both.
17, 20. Con save of 20.
Okay,
No.
that's one of them. How about the other?
Well,
The other one's dead. The other one.
no.
Well, I guess right.
They both can do it. Yeah.
do it. So you're right. That would be a 20. Another 20. Same roll. So they both made it.
Okay, so Zalios raises his hand, lightning bolts every fucking buddy, and
Is it radiant damage?
no, it's lightning damage.
Okay.
Lightning.
So these 2 zombies, they get fried and cooked where they stand, to the point where they're almost skeletons instead of zombies now, and yet they do not fall. Oven and Ghost are unhappy. I don't remember what Ghost's hit points are. Is he still alive?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
He's fine.
He's fine. Daro is fine. Lady Helena, less fine, but still alive.
Wow. Okay.
She is stunned beyond speech at this point. Anything else from Zalios?
Sorry. So Zariel kind of puts his hands down and he just says, "Kill now before she summons more of this hellspawn."
Cool.
I gotta do a con for bless. Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
And that's it.
Well, okay, it's now the Nightmare Shepherd's turn. And for its first action, it will cast Suggestion. On guess who?
Counterspell?
You're counterspelling it?
Yeah.
Well, I got bad news for you. Well, first of all, what level are you casting Counterspell at?
3.
Okay. Helena counterspells your counterspell.
See, I had a feeling he was going to do this.
It's a matter of time, dude. Your counterspell fails because she counterspells it. So you see, what the rest of you see is this Nightmare Shepherd start to cast a spell, and Zalios reacting, doing something with his hands, but at the same instant, Helena just points at him, and you see the magic that he's weaving get disrupted, and the Nightmare Shepherd spell goes off as...
Quick, someone counterspell her counterspell.
Nobody else has counterspell.
Counterspell?
I can't. I'm out of...
Throck, while you are muttering counterspell in confusion,
Yeah.
the Nightmare Shepherd points at you and says, "Release her." So give me a wisdom save.
Okay.
I've been doing pretty good with those.
Yeah, not this time. Not great, but it was still a 15.
Yeah, you have failed the wisdom save,
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
and you must
Oh, wait.
immediately release.
Wait, let's see. With Hero's Feast, does it give us advantage on that? Doesn't matter whether it does or not. So,
Okay.
all right, yep, releasing her.
Okay,
Bless, right?
Oh yeah.
she is
Just
no
checking.
longer Thrucked.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's a good idea. I
So
think.
you have released her, so the spell is now over. It loses effect when you complete the action you've been commanded to complete. So,
How did I do that?
yeah, that was his action. And yeah, that's going to be it for him for now. Except that he's going to make a movement. Yep. He's going to fly. And he's actually going to grab her and start flying away.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, flyby.
He does not have flyby.
Fantastic.
Yeah, you may all try to kill him.
Yeah, that's happening. Reckless.
Avin,
Right,
Ghost,
that's
Throck, and Darrow, you are all going to get opportunity attacks.
Is that a crit?
Cool.
That's a crit.
Okay.
Ah!
How much?
You got another
that's
crit?
good.
Hell yeah.
Good one. 22, 30, 32, and I need to check. It's either 32 or 42, and it just depends upon, I don't remember the rules on if you get it on the reaction or not. I think before you make a melee attack, yeah, I said great. Yep.
I always get so excited when Joshua's doing turns.
22, 32, 4. Yeah, so 42 points of bludgeoning damage.
Go to hell. All right.
Don't tell me to let her go.
Okay, let's just go through in order. Avin.
Does 15 hit?
No.
All right.
Ghost.
Oh, shit. 19.
No. Darrow.
20,
Yes.
and the damage was 11. 11 piercing.
Hold on. Okay, so she takes out 11. Avin, I made a mistake. The 19 should have hit.
Okay.
Oh, I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Damn.
In that case.
I was thinking of her AC, but you're attacking the creature, so his is actually
Yes.
lower.
If I had any sort of strength, I would have actually grappled. Oh, you can't grapple on a opportunity attack, right?
I don't remember. No, you can't. There's a feat for it that lets you, but otherwise,
it.
no.
1, 2, 3. 8.
Okay. So you guys collectively take a chunk out of this creature, but do not stop his escape. He carries Helena to a distance, and then you see his... he has her in one hand. His other hand reaches out and slashes the air and the two of them disappear into
No way.
a void
Damn.
that stitches up behind them.
Man.
But before she disappears, Helena yells back, "You will die for this, witch!"
Not a witch.
Too late, she's gone. And you are a witch. She
I'm a druid.
You summoned a blood creature. You are now officially a heretic of your people. And a murderer and a traitor. So that's fun.
Welcome to my world.
To be fair... No, that's true. Okay.
Well, out of hand.
So Houton, who did nothing wrong other than just kind of be rude, is lying dead on the ground.
I'm pretty sure by way of that's enough.
Yeah, I mean he's definitely not great at de-escalation. But you guys have survived the fight with Mananan, the fight with Kathra, the fight with Houton and Helena.
And escaped from what's his name?
And escaped from Kathra. Now Mananan, Kathra, and Helena have all escaped from you guys as well. But nonetheless, you live. I heard...
So.
I didn't hear Joshua's voice, but I did hear someone's dice, which is really weird.
Oh, sorry. I was trying to make a decision for Daro that I couldn't figure out on my own, so I rolled for it. Yeah, so as soon as the battle ends, Daro is going to walk straight up to Zalios and just punch him in the face.
Oh, man. Can Zalios react to it?
Okay, roll to attack, I guess.
It's an unarmed strike, so a whopping 1 damage if I hit, but it's the...
Has Ramakan seen Zalios before? Is this the first time?
non-natural 20 to hit.
You have seen him.
Okay, you got him.
So yeah, it's just 1 damage, bludgeoning.
Yeah, so...
But it's more about the
principle of
fact
the
that
thing.
you zapped him with fucking lightning.
So yeah, a lot just happened. Avin just got excommunicated and put under a death sentence. Zalios tried to kill you all.
I was aiming for her, okay.
Yeah.
No one cares.
Avin, you hear...
That's why I didn't stab you.
Avin, you hear in your head, "I hate that guy! Make him die!"
Wait, so Avin has Eerie now?
Daro
Maybe.
doesn't know.
For the record, Throck said cowards and sort of ran over to the spot where they disappeared and started swinging at the air.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
way... The actual spot where they disappeared is higher than you can reach, so you're just like jumping up.
Zalios,
Doesn't matter. Yeah.
like Zalios just yelled, if we would have killed her, she wouldn't have escaped.
Yeah, did you ever meet one of those people who was smart and stupid at the same time?
Who says that?
Eerie. You can't hear her.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sure have.
Sorry. I'm tired of Zalios just looks at Daro after he hits him and he just says, I'm tired of letting the people come after us. We should just kill everyone we see.
I'm not laughing in character.
So Zalios.
That's how we create even more people coming after us.
Ah. Zarios is like for a second you see his face and he's just like, oh, he's got a point there, and then Zarios kind of turns. And he just,
I feel like we have created more enemies.
oh, what else is new? Everyone wants us dead anyway. We have no allies.
Except each other.
Oven, you hear Eerie in your head saying, "So the Queen says since you're not going to be getting any help from those losers anymore, that I should hang out with you now."
Fantastic. I'm so happy you're here.
Yeah. Here's the thing.
Why is she talking to herself?
Here's the thing. Helena's just a little bit pissy because the Shadowfell's collapsing and all life as she knows it is coming to an end. Turns out it's the end of the world, but it's starting in the other worlds. So the city is just about all that's left, and it's shrinking, and she's really mad about it, and she thinks it's your fault.
Well, that makes sense.
Right.
Navin's actually going to walk over to Huton's body and kind of start like dragging him over to where the other body was.
Oh gosh.
Could we not revive him and send him back?
It has been less than a minute.
I'm just going to look at you and drop the body and be like, do whatever, and go for another body.
And
should we revive him?
And Eerie says,
I've already commended his soul.
Huton's here right now. He's kind of over it. He doesn't really want to come back. He says hi, by the way, and he also says, fuck you.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead and tell him right back at you, buddy.
Okay, but the Queen wanted me to tell you that Helena sucks and you're in charge now of you.
Damn.
I've always been in charge of me.
Yeah, but I mean the collective you.
Oh.
Yeah, so like if the Shadowfell doesn't end, and if the Shadowkai live and the world doesn't go away, you're going to be in charge.
Oh.
That's what the Queen said. I don't know why she only tells me these things. Feel like she could have just told Helena. I don't know.
Rock's gonna go up to
What?
Sorry about, you know how I was holding on to her, and then I stopped holding on to her because it really seemed like a really good idea at the time. I don't think a lot of time went by, and then it was not a good idea, but anyway, sorry.
It's okay, Throck. I'm sure Eerie can tell me what she was lying about.
Oh, here's the thing. It was one of those lies where the person doesn't know they're lying, but everyone else knows it. See, she was just mad at you because she sucks.
Okay. Well, so I can still do the thing that I do, right? Queen's not mad about me dismembering bodies.
The Queen doesn't care about the bodies. She already has the important part.
Okay, great. Avin's gonna go back to playing in the guts.
Ghost is sniffing around Zalios' legs.
So Zalios kind of goes, get away.
He looks up at you and makes a bubbling, gurgling growl. Then it goes back to sniffing your feet.
Zalios looks over at Daro again, and he just says, I'm telling you right now, if anyone else comes up and says they want to take me somewhere, I'm killing them on the spot.
That sounds like a great plan. And I'm going to kind of stumble over to Throck and just kind of collapse on his arm. Can you carry me? Can I just be a bag for a little while?
Poor Daro.
Is it still nighttime, Steve?
Yeah, it's only been like a few minutes. Since all these fights started. You guys been through 3 fights essentially at this point.
We might have to make a hut.
Ramakan.
What the hell do you think I'm doing with the pieces of body?
Having
You know
fun.
what? You just fucked that one up because of the distraction. So you gotta start a new one.
No, I didn't say that.
Gonna go grab another body.
Whatever.
That's more fun.
I suggest we rest. We've had a long beginning of the night.
Tell that dead body man that the queen doesn't like him, but it's cool for now.
Man, I'm starting to think Eerie is like the most powerful character in the game. She always comes back somehow.
She's my favorite character.
Yep.
Like I'm starting to think she's gonna be the end game boss.
Yeah.
Erie's really the queen. Spoilers.
Yeah.
Spoilers.
I mean, I think we should start a. God, I can't think of the word. Never mind. A rumor
A rumor
that that's the case.
that she's the queen. She wouldn't like it. She wouldn't
conspiracy.
like it.
That was the word I was looking for.
Oh, conspiracy theory. Yeah, she wouldn't like that one. Or maybe she would. Who knows with Eerie?
I am gonna turn. Well, I'm like just waiting for the hut, I guess. I'm gonna ask. I'm gonna look at Raylan and ask him.
Zelios.
Zelios, sorry. Zelios. When you were up there with our friend,
He was no friend. He was trying to take Raylan away.
sorry, that was sarcasm. Do you feel like what he told me was the truth? Do you feel like he at least used some honesty?
For all I know, Darrow, everything he said was probably a lie. Just to get close to Raylan.
I think it was Ramakan last session. It may have been someone else, but I think it was Ramakan who rolled an insight check on Kothra while he was telling Darrow all that stuff.
I think he incited. Yeah.
Well,
I don't feel like anyone
the
incited the parent part though.
The result of the insight check was that it seemed like he was telling the truth, but not all of it, to paraphrase.
Yeah. I don't know what to think.
So Zeos. It's like, what does it matter?
The truth will reveal itself in time.
What the hell?
Whoa. That was loud.
So someone had their speakers up.
Like right in the emotional moment.
And
too.
with that,
It's
Zeos
obviously
will-
Eric because he's the only one not wearing headphones.
Oh.
Since it's been a while, Zelios will touch one of the dead bodies for the memories.
Okay, which one? Are you touching one of the humans who came with Mananin? Or are you touching...
No.
what's his name?
Futon.
Huton, thank you.
Futon. Futon.
Futon.
No. One of the. I think I want to do the men that came in Mananin because
Okay.
I might find out more about Mananin.
Okay, so I think we've been doing this a little bit wrong in the past. Just from a timing perspective, it's supposed to take a minute. So you touch him and concentrate on this body for a minute. You already know how he died, so you get a random memory. And you see through his eyes, standing in a dark room, lit. Well, it's not dark, but it's dim. It's lit by a bunch of candles. Very old black wax candles that look like they have melted almost all the way down. And sorry, I'm cracking up at the chat. The room smells heavily of about a dozen different types of incense, all burning at once. Laying on a stone slab in the center of the room is a man in a loincloth. He is not restrained. He appears to be laying there of his own will and surrounded by black-robed priests with the insignia of Asmodeus on their robes. You are chanting in a language that Zelios does not know. You are chanting over and over again. Looking around, the room is encircled by other men dressed like you. But these priests in the black robes that are around the table are cutting signs and sigils into the flesh of the man who lays on the table. He has a stick in his teeth, biting down on it against the pain as they carve into him. And just before the memory ends, you catch a glimpse of the man's face. It is Kathra.
Ooh.
Bum, bum,
Bum, bum, bum. Okay. All right. Zelios will just take that memory and just keep it to himself.
Darrell's already passed out.
Daro's shadow is still here. It's kind of walking around him in a circle, trying to figure out how to reattach itself.
One of the zombies goes up to it and looks at it.
Oh, actually, Zelios will go up to Oven.
Okay.
And he says, "So I guess you don't have to protect the boy anymore, huh?"
Oven's going to completely ignore him because she's in the middle of a ritual.
And Zelios just kind of stands there waiting for a response.
If you're standing next to Oven while she's performing the tiny hut ritual, that's the one you're doing, right?
Yeah.
So you are standing there as she spreads the guts and entrails of this man out in a circle around you. You know what she's doing. You've seen it before. But if you're going to walk up to her, you're going to be inside the circle while she's doing the ritual.
I mean, Zelios will, let her complete the ritual. So.
Okay. What's Throck doing?
Holding Darrow from falling.
Yeah, I was about to say, kind of holding Dar, noticing that he's fallen asleep. I guess I'll keep holding you.
Are you gonna eat anything? I mean, there's lots of meat around.
Oh yeah.
Oven's
Yeah,
kind
I'm
of.
sure I'll.
Oven's kind of taunting you with it.
Oh yeah, that's.
Oven just kind of nods her head in the direction of the other bodies.
Ermen eat people?
Yes, they eat whatever. Mostly meat, rarely cooked.
Yeah,
And potatoes.
Yeah.
Yeah, the party here has managed to convince Throck to eat potatoes as well.
Yeah. Because potatoes make you stronger.
Yes. Ermen are
That's
closely related to humans. They would probably do better if they had more vegetables in their diet, but they don't want them.
Who does? Who does?
Children.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, well just throw. Then it's one of those where he throws over the shoulder and then starts going for some food.
Daro takes a point of bludgeoning damage as Throck violently tosses him over his shoulder onto the bags.
Yeah, that's true.
Uncanny dodge. Just kidding.
All right. Anyone else want to do anything before we go to sleep in our tiny hut for the night? In the same place where 2 different parties just tracked you down?
Yeah.
Technically 3.
Though they got to rest too, so.
Yeah.
Actually, can I use Healing Word on Ghost?
As written, sure, but I'm actually going to say no. If you want to heal him, the way to do it is dismiss him and then resummon him the next day.
Okay. I mean, we're going to be in the hut anyway.
Yeah.
Might as well.
Or does he have that same ability trait thing?
What trait?
Where he when he attacks, he can get life back.
I don't remember. I don't think so. He doesn't have. You're talking about one of the hemomancy
That's what
spells.
Cruel Whip is. And then
Um,
he's also got Tides of Blood, but
No, it's the Blood Beast ability that can add 10 damage and get 10 or something.
oh, transfusion.
Yeah, transfusion. Yeah, he has that. Cruel Whip does not heal. You just spend the points on it. But yeah, transfusion hits. Okay, so yeah, he could heal himself that way. But I'm gonna say he cannot be the recipient of other people's healing magic. So anybody else want to do anything before the long rest begins?
Sleep.
You're already out, I know.
Amakan's gonna pull out one of his books
Okay.
and start reading, studying up on. We're going to. Is it unicorns or horses? Is that what we're going to?
You're going to the horse trees, and based on the descriptions of your friends who visited it previously, there is a unicorn there.
There's a what?
There is a unicorn there.
So he's gonna look through his books and to see if he can learn anything about unicorns.
Yeah. Assuming that your friends have told you where they're going and why, you will know from them at this point that the horse trees are a forest that border the untamed steppes. There is a magical compulsion on the forest that does not allow Ermin to approach. Throck was unable to get anywhere near the place the last time they went. It's the closest they've ever seen Throck to being afraid. Darrow and Zalios approached the forest and saw a unicorn guarding it. Oven approached the forest and did not see the unicorn, but did speak with him.
A detail I seem to recall is that the unicorn seemed a little emancipated.
You mean emaciated, in which case...
Emancipated? I'm tired, all right?
Yeah, the unicorn is indeed emaciated. Perhaps not emancipated, but emaciated, yes. It is weak and thin. You can see its ribs. So that's where you guys are going because Moira said. What was that?
I said, so it's Khan's unicorn. So Throck will hang near and is Eerie here?
Yeah, I think she is.
It's Throck. Mistress, I get nervous when I talk to Throck. Is that normal?
For humans, yes, I guess it would be.
Okay, well, tell Throck to, just be Throck.
Just be what?
Just be Throck.
Okay. Yuri says to just be you, Throck. Right?
That's really. Whoa.
Okay.
Mm.
I mean, I was just gonna say that I miss you, but I'll just be Brock.
Sounds like she doesn't know what to say.
It's hard to miss Throck because every couple days I meet someone that was just with him.
Often just audibly starts cackling. And then relays that to Throck.
Oh. Huh?
Yeah. There's a dragon here who says he'll get you next time.
I guess at some point we'll see the dragon again, Throck.
Oh,
No,
good.
you won't. The queen already
Thanks.
took him away.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I didn't beat him up enough.
The queen seems to take most people away except me. She's letting me hang out with you. I don't know why. Also, there are some other people.
Oh? Like who?
Oh, there's a lot of them. I mean, not compared to all the people that she does take away, but there's quite a few that stay with her.
What kind of people?
It's hard to say. I've never seen people like them before. They're really funny. They all have shiny hair and they all talk words I don't understand. And most of them seem to have funny ears.
Like Daro's? You should check out Daro's ears now.
I can't.
Oven.
Can you point your head?
Oven's gonna turn her head to where Daro's just knocked out.
Oh, yeah, like that.
Well,
She's got about 200 of them.
really?
Yeah, and some other people, but 200 like that have ears like that.
Do any of them look kind of like Daro? Like, in the face?
I mean, not really. They all have like color in their skin. Daro's really more of a blank slate.
Interesting. Would the queen mind if I relayed that information to Daro when he wakes up?
I don't know. She's not here right now.
Can you ask her and get back to me when she gets back?
No, I'm busy drawing pictures of Throg.
Oh, okay.
Oh, what am I drawing on? Sorry.
Throg's gonna.
Zadal
oh,
falls asleep.
Throg-
No, I'm just gonna say Zadal falls asleep.
Okay.
Throg's gonna be Throg and go look for, stuff. Just stuff. See what cool stuff, ooh-ha-ha stuff.
You find some really nice daggers on the dead assassins. They all have a lot of belt buckles. Every one of them has a pin with the symbol of Asmodeus, just like the one that you guys saw on Manannan the first time you met him when he tried to assassinate Raylan in his sleep.
Okay.
Yeah, so you've got a lot of Asmodeus pins and a lot of daggers.
Okay.
There's also a bunch of daggers and arrows that I pulled out of my body that are just on the shelf.
Yeah, those were Manannan's daggers that he pulled out of his body. You also find the broken pieces of the bands that Huton broke off of Raylan.
Oh, yeah. Sure, I'll take that.
At this point, they're just mundane shards of iron, but yeah, you can have them.
Okay.
Bag's just getting heavier and heavier there, Throck.
So yeah, kind of ridiculous.
Carolyn,
Yes.
for the first time and for the entire night, you have been sitting in exactly the right spot so that Oven's skull hat is on your head.
I saw that.
I know.
You did that on purpose?
Yep.
No, not really.
I was
But-
I was waiting to see if you would move at any point. You never did.
Well, it's comfortable because I've got like the chair arm right here. I can just like
And
or
your
the
doggy pillow.
back of the chair. Yeah,
That's funny.
exactly. And I can just lean on the chair, and it just happens to have my deer skull.
All right, guys. So there was a little bit of angst the past couple episodes. A lot of people putting stress on your relationships, but you survived. You're still together, and we will find out what else happens next week. Thank you guys for playing. Thank you everyone for watching, and
Cool.
We'll be back
Thank
Yeah.
you.
next Friday. All right.
Bye, everybody.
See ya.
See you next week.
Hold on. Button's not working.